Welcome everybody to Strike 10 Deer Park. We're here at Deer Park Lanes, New York. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It is Sunday, November 30th, and I'm Steve Sanders bringing you the final shootout from our House Shot Spectacular. That is sponsored by both Brunswick Bowling, Turbo 2-in-1 Grips, and Randy Siegel Law Offices. All right, let's meet the final five. First up, Mr. Adam Chase, coming out of this scratch division. Adam from North Babylon, New York. Adam has an incredible 238 club average, and guess what? He gets no pins. That's why he's coming out of the scratch. And then next to him, from the senior handicap, Teddy Panagacos from Plainview, New York. Teddy has a 163 club average, getting 60 pins. And next to him in the middle, also coming from the senior division, Mr. Donald Eubanks from Danbury, Connecticut. Donald has a 163 club average, same as Teddy, also getting 60 pins. And from the 49 and under groups, first up, Mr. Joe Evers from Islip Terrace, New York. Joe has a 201 club average, getting 26 pins, and a new bowler, the son of one of our champions, Vinny Cincotta from West Islip, New York. Vinny has a 177 club average, getting 47 pins. Okay, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. A great turnout today that generated a top prize today of $1,500 first, $750 second, $500 third, $350 fourth, and $300 fifth. That's the least these five shootout bowlers can do. Let's check the handicaps one more time. You see the most getting by Teddy and Donald Eubanks at 60 to the right. You see Vinny Cincotta with the 47, so he's giving 13 pins away to the two seniors. And then Joe Evers, 26 pins. And of course, Adam at the bottom left, he's going scratch, so he gets no handicap. All right, first up, here comes Teddy. Teddy going high, gets a break, leaving just the 4 pin. All right, our first look at Vinny. And here comes Vinny. Going high, leaving the 6-10. They're bowling on the house shot. So we should see some pretty good scoring, although it's been about 8 hours since we've started. It's been 7 on a pair because of the huge crowd, so I'm sure the lanes are broken down a little. All right, here's Vinny looking for the 6-10. And Vinny, oh, look at this, he misses both pins. All right, Teddy making his spare. All right, Donald Eubanks. Donald, looking good. Look at this. Going Jersey, no pride at all. That is his motto. No pride at all. Great shot.
Thank you, young man.
Donald shot an incredible 809 to qualify for the finals. He did that at the noon spot. All right, here's our first look at Joe Evers. Joe has one title with us, looking for a second. Joe's first shot looking good. Oh, he gets a break, leaves just the 8 pin. And you're going to now see one of the greatest bowlers here on Long Island, Mr. Adam Chase. And look at this, he misses the head pin. Don't tell me you can't get nervous on the TV. Don't worry about Adam. He'll probably shoot 290 now. All right, here comes Joe Evers. Joe for that. Look at this! He misses the 8 pin. So that's 2 easy spares missed by Vinny and Joe. All right, Adam, he ain't missing this 1-2. Nice spare by Adam. Probably the first spare he had to shoot all day.
I think it is, actually.
He bowled so phenomenal today. Adam shot 771 scratch to advance. All right, Teddy Panagacos on the right lane. Working off a spare. Come on, Ted. Okay, breaking it off, leaving just the 4-7. There'll be some nerves right now, but they will calm down. And here comes Vinny. This one's going to go high. And he pays dearly for it with the 7-10. Ouch. Special thanks to Lou Seda, proprietor of Strike 10 Lanes, and Mike from Coach's Corner Pro Shop. And look at Teddy with an open frame. So these bowlers are shaking their heads right now. All right, smart play by Vinny, getting the spare, getting the wood. All right, so Vinny's starting with 2 opens. Teddy's got an open already. Joe's working off an open. Donald on the only strike. Only strike in the first frame. Does he take advantage of double? No, he goes high, leaving the 3-6-10. All right, Joe Evers. All right, Joe goes light, leaving it a 2-pin. All right, Joe. Joe's close. He'll get there. All right, down to Eubanks. This is a very choppable spare. Does he make it? And he chops it just like I told you. All right, chops it 3 over the 6-10. So that's
Yes.
4 of our bowlers out of 5 already have an open frame. And yes, this is a house shot, folks. However, see if he can convert this 2-pin. There you go, Joe. You're on the board, buddy. Adam Chase now. Let's watch him throw this bomb. Oh, even the 2-pin there. So Adam changing equipment, trying to find the right match for this final shootout here from Deer Park Lane. All right, Teddy Panagacos working off an open frame. Teddy going Jersey here. Oh, Teddy loves it. Going Jersey. He dreams of being a lefty.
That's my favorite state.
All right. Adam. All right, Adam making back-to-back spares. All right, down to Eubanks now. Working off an open. Donald has 4 LIGBT titles, looking for number 5. Oh, this one, whole pocket. 10 in the pit. That's the Donald Eubanks we never seen. I mean, great shot. All right, come on, Vinny. He didn't like the way that came off his hands. That hurt. The 1-3-6. All right, Adam Chase still looking for his first strike here in frame number 3. Adam has been with the LIGB since 2009. Oh, there it goes. The combination of being good and lucky is dangerous. All righty, we got Vinny chopping again, the 1 off the 3-6. So Vinny's still looking for his mark. Plenty of time, Vinny. You got time. All right, Joe Evers now finishing up the 3rd frame. We'll take a look at the scores after this. Joe did not qualify in qualifying. Did not qualify as the wild card. He qualified in a desperado where the high game by people that bowled. Both squads today got 1 more shot in the high game, got to the finals, and he took full advantage of it. Oh, he cannot get a break. That's a 2nd robbery on lane 10. All right, come on, Vin. Let's get on the board here, folks. There it is. Jersey always wins. All right, Vinny, that's the way to break the bubble.
Down is down.
All right, Joe. Joe bowls down at AMF Babylon. And it's a food service provider. Well done, supervisor. So nice spare for Joe. Let's take a quick look. And you can see on the left, Teddy working on, all 3 guys working off strike. So Teddy has a 1-pin lead over Donald. and Adam is trailing, but that's because he gets no handicap. And on the right, Vinny, that's a strike in the fourth, 72. And Joe has a spare 54. All right, let's get back to the action. And Teddy's throwing now in the fourth frame, and he leaves just the 2-pin. Teddy's first shot at a double. We have not had a double here yet. All right, Joe Evers. Been a member for 12 years with the Ligbt. Joined in 2013. Joe carrying a very respectable 201 average with us. Come on, Joe! Oh, we cannot carry 4 9s in a row! Come on, give the guy a break! Oh, Teddy! Teddy missing his second easy spare. That is not Teddy. Teddy's better bowler than that. All right, Teddy, plenty of time to go. Teddy getting the most handicap with Donald, so both of them have room to make a mistake. All right, Joe making 10-pin. Nicely done, Joe. So Joe, after an open 1-pin miss in the first frame, has 3 9 spares in a row. So we're done through 4. Here comes Eubanks in his fourth frame, trying for the first double of the match. No, 3-10. Thank you. 10 pins off your average.
You already beat him for 8. Come on, 7. You had to give me 1. I understand.
Donald going the hard way. Yes, he makes it! Look at him show that fat. I mean muscle. Look at him show that muscle. Nice spare, Donnie.
Shut up, fat boy. Hey, at least you didn't say anything like that.
All right, Teddy, let's see how he bounces back. You struck you last time. Teddy going Jersey. All right, gets down to 7, leaving just a 3-6. Adam Chase. Is this going to be our first double of the match? Coming from the scratch guy? Yes, it is! Our first double, Adam Chase. That's the man we know and love. Winner of 12 Ligbt titles many, many years ago. Teddy missing again. Look at Ted. So Ted with open in his 5th frame. Here comes Vinny. Vinny looking for the double. Oh, his ball rolled down on him, leading him in the 2-4-5. Vinny bowls right here from strike 10 Deer Park. He's a HVAC technician. Qualified today with a wonderful 7:48. A great time for Vinny and his dad. All right. Come on, Vin, let's make this spare. Nicely done! All right, that's 2 marks in a row for Vinny. He's getting used to the camera lights. All right, down on Eubanks, working off a nice split conversion spare in his 4th frame. This will be the 5th. Donald going Jersey! I'd rather be lucky than good. This guy's got no pride. Thank you, Adam. All right, Joe Evers. He's had 4 9-count first balls so far. Come on, Joe! Well, he broke the 9-pin string, so now he's got a 7 count. So these are 3-6-10. Here comes Adam Chase looking for a triple. Oh, no fair. 10 in the pit for a triple. So Adam found his line and ball. Well done.
Fucking guys are machines.
All right. Come on, Joe. Oh, no, he chops the 6 off the 10, so that's his second open frame. And let's take a look at the fifth frame. Uh-oh. That's a 5 count for Vinny. All right, we can see Teddy now. Well, we'll go to the right side. Vinny. You can see spare in the fifth, total of 107. Joe Evers on the bottom right, 99. Top left, you can see Teddy, 124. Donald 2-pin head, but he's on a strike. And Adam with a triple. And Teddy Panagacos finally getting his strike.
There you go, Vin. Good cover.
All right, Vinny, 3 marks in a row. Well done, Vinny. That was a tough one. Donald Eubanks from Danbury, Connecticut. Pulls out of Jib Lanes. Been a member since 2009. 16 years. All right, Donald. Oh, plow it. Oh, almost got it. Leaving the 10-pin. All right, Joe Evers. All right, come on, Joe. Oh. Joe, did you go to church this morning? It's hot. Unbelievable 10-pin there. He has thrown the ball great. Look at Eubanks making the 10-pin. He's walking around like he's good. Nice spare for Donald. There in his 6th frame. Donald still has a 17-pin lead over Adam. Joe, nice spare, Joe. All right. Adam Chase. Still 17 pins. He cuts it to 7 with a strike here, though. How does he like it? No, so that hurts him. So that increases Donald's lead to 18 pins. All right, here comes Teddy. Teddy going Jersey. Hold on. Mix it up, Teddy. That's it, baby. Big double for Teddy Panagacos. Teddy, he's into advertising. Pulls out of AMF Psi Asset. Nice spare, Adam. Been a member for about a year and already has 1 title. He pulled an incredible 8-10 series to advance. All right, Donald Eubanks. It's our current leader. 7th frame. Donald giving this room. Oh, good shot, Donald. Leaving just the 10-pin. Nothing wrong with that shot. All right, come on, Vin. Coming up. Oh, good shot, Vinny. Leaving just the 10-pin. That was a good shot. Vinny shot 748 today to qualify. 21 years young, our youngest bowler in the field. Look at Donald. Hold on, baby. Donald Eubanks, a machine. Come on, Vin. Nicely done, Vinny. Well done, Vin. All right, 7th frame. Right now, 58. So Donald Eubanks has a 7-pin lead. If Adam strikes, he could take the lead in the 8th frame if he doubles. Let's see how he does. Here comes Adam. This one looks a little high. Oh, what a break! The 4-10. Good night. I said it was going high, but sometimes you get lucky. All right, so now Adam controls his own destiny. Can go out for 258. Donald Eubanks can go out only for 245. All right, Joe Evers, this is his 7th frame. Going high, all right, gets a break, leaving just the 4-7. Come on, Vin. Good shot again, leaving just the 10 pin. Ligbt returning next Saturday, December 6th for a Senior Scratch Tournament here at Strike 10 Deer Park. Senior Scratch, noon on Saturday, December 6th. I hope you can join us. And look at Joe Evers missing both. Very unusual. Joe's usually a pretty good spare shooter. And Vinny holds on. Nicely done, Vin. And following week, December 14th on a Sunday, Ligbt heads over to AMF Garden City for a senior handicap tournament. So next 2 weekends are for senior bowlers, 50 and over. Get to our website, ligbtour.com, and you can see the entire schedule for the rest of the year. All right, Teddy Panagacos, 8th frame. This triple's big for him. Teddy trying to get it back in the match. Uh-oh, Teddy missing that pin again. No, gets half a loaf. No, gets a 6 count. All right, quick take a look at the scores. You can see on the left, Teddy on the double. Donald 165 on a spare, Adam 138 on a strike. So you'll see Adam jumps the lead by 3 pins if he strikes. All right, and then on the right, Vinny 145 on a spare, and Joe 99 on an open. All right, back to the match. See how Teddy does. Nice spare for Teddy. Don't forget they're bowling for 1,500 first, 750 second, big 500 for third, 350 for fourth, and 300 for fifth. All right, Donald Eubanks. Eubanks going high, gets a break, leaving just a 3 pin. Joe Evers. If Adam strikes, down or up. All right, Joe Evers. 10 in the pit. Joe Carey finally took him 8 frames, and that's the best ball of the match for him. All right, Donald makes this spare. Well done. He's still got a 16-pin lead. So Donald Eubanks. You got here. Some lanes were, some dirt was on the approach. So we've taken care of that. All right, Adam can go out for 258. Donald can go out for 264. So Donald still controls his destiny with just 2 frames left. But Adam needs to strike here to keep his title hopes alive. Adam Chase. Oh, leaving the 10 pin. So that puts Donald in the driver's seat. All right, Teddy, 9th frame, folks. That's the Teddy we know. There it is, 10 in the pit. Best shot of the match for Ted. chase. Like clockwork. Well done, Adam. Adam, the only bowler that's got a clean game.
Remember the last time you missed one?
He's the only bowler that has a triple. But the problem is, Adam gets no handicap because he represented the scratch division today. All right, down to Eubanks. Oh, no, didn't fall forward. Talk about greedy. Jeez. All right, leaves at the 3-pin. Good break for him. All right, come on, Vin. Jersey 6-pin going bye-bye. All right, Vinny, nice shot.
I don't care how they go down, but...
Right, your father never had pride. We should. We don't. We'd rather be lucky than good.
Damn straight.
All right, Donald, looking at the title. He loves it. The man is calm, cool as a cucumber.
If Lucky puts green in the pocket, then I want to be
Final
Lucky.
stretch, man. First ball strike. First ball strike. Right there.
We try.
All right, Joe Evans. Come on, Joe. Let's make it 2, buddy. That's 2 sides. That's the Greek church. All right, here comes Adam. 9th frame for Adam. Ripping the rack. He's got some power on that ball. Great shot, Adam. Here in the 9th frame. All right, let's take a quick look at the scores. You can see first place is definitely Donald Eubanks right now. Second is Adam by just a few pins over Vinny. No, second would be Teddy. And third is Adam. And you can see Joe Evers will be rounding out the top 5, folks. All right, let's get to the 10th frame. Vinny's already shot, leaving the 10th in. And he throws it in the gutter, and he's going to finish up with a 193, 146 scratch. All right, here comes Ted. Teddy strikes out. He shoots 250, so he's still in the match. No, so Teddy now still go for 230. That would mean Donald Eubanks would have to throw a very low count on his first ball, and then Adam Chase can still go out for 238. Nice spare, Teddy. So Teddy really coming on strong the second half of the match. If Teddy strikes, he shoots 230 with his handicap. Very respectable. All right, here comes Teddy going Jersey! All right, he got 9, shoots 229. Nice bowling. So Teddy Panagacos, 169 scratch, 229 handicap. All right, Joe Evers. Oh, Joe, throwing the ball good, going a little high. All right, Eubanks. Donald, strike here, secures his title. He wants the title, going Jersey, and he gets it for the win!
Adam, I'm sorry.
Donald Eubanks.
No pride, Eubanks.
No pride, Eubanks, but's got $1,500 on him.
Kevin Kelly, y'all. God bless Kevin Kelly.
No, I know what car you drive. Nah, I love Donald. Donald's a good man.
All right, Joe Evers. Let's see if you can make this spare. Nice spare, Joe. Joe, I'm sure a little frustrated, but he had a great day today. Should be very proud of his performance. 114 bowlers voting for over $7,000 today. Donald getting the 9 count. He's going to finish in the 180 scratch. 240s with his handicap.
Yes, make the game, guys. Yes, make the game.
How about 60 bids? Don't say that to
That
Adam.
helps
He
you.
didn't understand.
That
That's not
helps
right.
you. It's hard to beat 60.
That's the truth.
All right, Joey, come on, Joe, finish strong. 10 in the pit. He's gonna lock that up on TV for sure. 145, scratch. 171 with his handicap. Donald spares. Give it to him. Donald Eubanks, our champion here, finishing up with 243 handicap. All right, now Adam needs the first one to come in second. All right, Adam, big shot here for second place. $750 on the line. No, he leaves a 10 pin.
Want to get pictures so I can get out of here?
You weak.
Oh, Steve, I hate you.
You got another 2 minutes.
Great bowling. First down. Great bowling.
Nice spare for Adam. Adam finishing up with 218 scratch. Well done. All right, let's take a look at the final scores. And you can see 243, Donald Eubanks with the victory and the $1,500 top prize win. Second place goes to Teddy Panagacos, 229, so the seniors fared very well. Third place went to the scratch division winner, 218, worth $500. Fourth place went to Vinny Cincotta. His first tournament came out with 193, $350. And last but not least, Joe Evers, 171, earning $300. All right, here's Donald Eubanks with the check. Donald.
Yes, yes.
There he is. And he is pointing to his friend recently passed away, Kevin Kelly. We're going to miss Kevin Kelly. Rest in peace, Donald Eubanks. Congratulations on your LIGBT victory.
First one, thank you.
Thank you for joining us. Have a great day. We'll see you soon on the LIGBT Tour. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Thank you. Good